welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you haven't watched before. I'm Simone, and today we are going to be tier ranking Stray Kids title tracks. If you're looking at me and you're thinking, she looks a little bit sweaty, she looks a little bit wet, it's because it's so hot today, but I am sacrificing my experience so that you don't hear the air conditioner or the fan, so I'm going to be sweating, but it's okay because I have a latte. Shout out to my friend Lily, gave me this. Yes, so I'm gonna be having my latte and we're gonna be tier ranking these songs. I'm very excited to do this. Also, if you hear a crashing sound at some point, I had to remove the ring part of my ring light and like angle it against the wall because I can't fit my tripod at the right angle with it. I don't usually film right here, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you hear a crashing sound and the lighting looks crazy suddenly, that's what it is. I did try to like use a ruler to keep it up, but we'll see how that goes. Not that you care. So yeah, let's hop right into this tier list. So I found a tier list that somebody had already made, but I went through and I changed most of the titles for the section. So at the top we have I Love It As Much As I Love Lino, which is God tier. This is like, it doesn't get any better than this. If you know me, you know that Lino is my absolute favorite person on the entire planet. So like, if I love a song as much as him, I would die for it, basically, is what we're saying. And right below that we have Blue Song, which is like just slightly below, like I wouldn't die for it necessarily, but I am obsessed with it. We all know that Han Ji-sung looks amazing when he has blue hair. I think it's happened twice now, if I'm right. Like once in 2018 and then a little bit of last year. He had to come back. Thank you, Han. But yes, our A tier kind of. S tier would be I Love It As Much As Lino. A tier is Blue Song. And then B tier we have I Like It A Lot For Sure, which is like, I wouldn't argue with you if you told me it was your favorite title track. It's not mine. I enjoy it. I put it on. Like I choose to listen to it, but I'm not like 10 out of 10 obsessed with it. And then we have Depends on the Day, which is like, would I skip it? Maybe if I really wasn't feeling it. I like it. I think it's a good song, but it's just like, it's more of a by my mood situation with it. It's not like an all the time song for me. And then right below that we have I'm So Sorry, which is, I know you guys love this. I know you all love it. And I get it, kind of. But like, I'm not gonna put it on, which I actually don't know what's gonna go in there yet. I haven't really thought about it. But yeah, those are our sections. Let's hop right in. So we're going to be doing it in release order. I'm doing it on my iPad because my laptop won't let me screen record, so I am going to be like looking at a weird angle, but is what it is. So we're going to start with Hellevator, and I'm going to be so honest with you. I am obsessed with Hellevator. I love it. I love Hellevator with my whole heart. Lino pre-chorus live. I'm dead. I think it is one of the best songs they've ever made. The emo vibes, if you know me, you know I'm secretly like an emo kid. Like it's not funny. I love it. I think this song set the standard so high. 10 out of 10, Hellevator, we're right at the top. District 9. Probably Blue Song territory with this one. I like it. The vibe is kind of similar to Hellevator in some ways. It still has like an angsty, like, kind of angry kid vibe to it. In a good way. Not in a bad way. And I do love it. Also, this one live is really good. Glad this one was still on the set list for the recent tour. I do love it. It just like, it's a little bit more of a not quite everyday listen for me. I think Hellevator is like, I'm putting this on every single day. I'm listening to this. District 9 is like, I wake up 2-3 days a week and I'm like, wow, I want to listen to District 9. I really like the song a lot. There's never a time when I'm skipping it, but it's also not like daily listen for me. But I will say, great music video. I love the sci-fi vibe to it. So yeah, 10 out of 10 on that vibe, but it's just not like, if I had to like jump in front of a bus to save one song, I'm saving Hellevator, not District 9. Okay, my pace. Now this is where I piss every single person off, especially the Changbin biases. I don't love it. I'm so sorry. I think I should love it. Like, I listen to it, I watch the video, and I go, no, this is really good. But I don't personally, like, I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't quite add up for me. I love the, like, football jerseys. I don't know, visually, it's great. The song, I think I've gone through eras with it, where, like, right now, I don't want to hear it. 3 years ago, I would have died for it. So we'll see where this goes. Next week, it might be right up there next to Hellevator. But it's just kind of, I don't know, everything that I like about it also equally annoys me. Like, I like the na 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 part, but I also don't particularly want to hear it. If you get me, you get me. Like, I like it. I think it's good. I would never try to tell you that I think it's a bad song. It's just not necessarily, like, my current vibe. Maybe I'm being too... We're gonna put it on depends on the day. I'm sorry is too much with this. It's not that I'm like... Because it's not that I don't like it. I just don't want to hear it right now. But maybe tomorrow I would. So yeah, that is the definition of depends on the day. So yes. Okay. I Am You. I actually don't know. This is a hard one for me. I think it's gonna go right next to My Pace on here. I know a lot of people think this song is boring. I don't think it's boring at all. I think it just is a very specific feeling, and I don't have that feeling very frequently, which again sounds like an insult, and it's not. I'm not meaning it as an insult. It just is like, for me personally, it's not the kind of song I would want to like get ready in the morning to or anything. It just is like, when it comes on, like on the TV music video or anything, I'm like, yeah, I love this song, but it's never like it's not a casual song for me. It has to be like, I have to seek it out. I don't really want to just like, I could skip it. Like, it's not, I'm rambling. I don't know, it just is like it's such a specific song. I do love the tomato soup scenes, which is a weird thing to love. I always thought it was really funny though, that it's like, Lino's like, it is Lino, right? I think it is. Leaning against a crate or something, just with a container of tomato soup. That's iconic. Honestly, I love that as much as I love Lino. S tier for the tomato soup. C tier for the song. Miro. I would die for Miro. I would die for the feeling of being in the encore of the concert and doing the arm dance along with them on stage. Honestly, like one of my happiest moments ever. Encore tour LA 2023. When they had like the Loverboy hats on and they were singing Miro. Wait, was that Haven? Miro, did they do Miro that day? I know they did Miro on the normal Maniac tour, and I might be combining those two memories. I feel like they did, because didn't they do Miro and then they also did Haven? If you were at that show, because I didn't film that part, if you remember if they did Miro that day, it was day one of the encore. Tell me. I'd love to know. Yes, Miro, amazing, amazing, amazing. I think we're seeing a pattern on like the music video styles that I like, because I love the science fiction-y, like this new society that they've created and like all the maps. I'm so big on this. I talk all the time about how I love Doctor Who more than anything else on the planet. So like this adds up. And all three of those at the top kind of have that vibe, whereas like I don't really think I Am You has very big sci-fi vibes. Maybe a little bit, but not very much. But yeah, S tier song. Love it as much as I love Lino. Yellowwood. So, Side Effects. Honestly, Side Effects goes right in the middle. Where like conceptually, it might be one of my favorite songs they've ever made. As somebody who really struggles with like anxiety and stuff like that, I love the idea of a song that really accurately captures the feeling of like internal struggle like that. And I think it's very effective in that, and yet I find it a little bit agitating, which is the point. They literally say agitation in the song. But like, there are certain songs that talk about struggle that I can put on and feel helped by. Like, I love Slump. I could put on Slump if I'm like crying in a bathroom having a panic attack, and it would help me. If I put on Side Effects, I would probably cry harder. So like, that's the separation there. I love it, and I listen to it sometimes and go, this is so accurate. But it's not like it doesn't help me, it just like reaffirms the fact that that's what it feels like. If you get that, like, I think it's fantastic. It's an amazing song, but it's not all the time for me. I like it a lot. I think it's fantastic. It's just not one of my absolute favorites for that reason. Great music video though. I love how eerie it feels, like with the car. I think it's great. Really great. Levanter. Levanter goes right next to District 9. Fantastic song, but kind of a hard era for me to like think back on. It makes me really emotional in a really good way sometimes. Like, I think it's a beautiful song, but there are times when I'm like, I just kind of don't want to process this right now, so it can't be top of the tops. So it's gonna go in Blue Sun. Like, it's iconic. I wouldn't want to live in a world without Levanter ever. It's such a good song, but also, like, do I want to listen to it all day, every single day on a loop? No, because I'll probably just get sad eventually. We'll loop back around. We'll go on like a full journey of like, I want to be myself, like, this is great, like, I'm feeling motivated, and then I'll want to cry again, and we'll just keep going in circles, and that wouldn't be quite as peaceful. So it's right up there at the top, just not like the very, very top. I actually would put that above District 9 though, so we're gonna put it in the front like that. There we go. Yes. Okay. God's Menu. I've heard it too much. It's a great song. It deserved to give Stray Kids the attention it did at the time. It makes me sad that Lino's like not in the song, he's not in the music video. I hate the clip of him realizing that the scenes he filmed are not in there. It makes me very angry. It's so fun live, but I don't know, I've seen Stray Kids 6 times now, and every time I've seen them and they've played it, and they're probably gonna play it forever. And I don't like, it doesn't make me quite as hype anymore. I don't know. If you would have asked me this like 2 years ago, I would have told you that it's right up next to Miro. But now I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's great. It's really, really great. And it is iconic. Like, if I was ranking this along with a bunch of other groups' title tracks, it would be S tier. But when I look at it in a bubble with other Stray Kids title tracks, right in the middle for me. Backdoor. S tier. I love this song. The bass line, incredible. It's so good. I think this is one of the first songs. This is like a personal life story here, not that the rest of this hasn't been. So I moved to California in 2021, and the song had just come out, I think, right before I moved. But when I got here, the first song I learned on bass in my new house was this song. So I'm kind of emotionally attached to it from that. I think it's so fun. There's also, there's one live performance of this song where Hyunjin's mic goes out and they're all like singing his part. And I remember it being really iconic at the time because everyone was like, Stray Kids, so you can see Stray Kids are singing live, like they're just there for each other. And obviously, like, we all know they sing live pretty much all the time. Not all the time, Shanna said it, not all the time, but I remember that scene being like really iconic for everybody, and they were like clipping it and putting it on TikTok and stuff, so fond memories of that. And it's just such a fun song. It's so good. It's also like one of my most quoted Stray Kids songs. I definitely walk around the house going, backdoor. Or like my mom will be like, can you bring this to your dad? He's out the back door. And I'll go, back door, back to her. So like, iconic in my family. Platinum in my house. Yes, definitely S tier. Honestly, that would go above Miro. Yes, Thunderous. Thunderous is similar to God's Menu for me, where like when it came out, it was so iconic that I overplayed it. Just a little bit. But unlike God's Menu, I just haven't had it in my life quite as long. So it hasn't gotten to the level of overplayed where I like want to skip it. It's more so just that I don't seek it out as much. But I also think it's so iconic. I don't even know, guys. No, you know what? It's going down. I do skip it sometimes these days. When the beginning comes on, sometimes I'm like, this is too much for right now. That's such an annoying thing to say. I don't know. I also, when this song was their most recent release, I was obsessed with watching dance covers. So like I would play the song all the time, like hundreds of times a day. And then I was also watching dance covers, so I just think I burned myself out on it a little bit. But it's an iconic era. When I saw Stray Kids at the 2023 Encore, my outfit was based off of the No Easy photo shoot where Lino has the Celine shirt on, and my dad went as Han with like the hat and the cutout sweater. So like, iconic era, love it so much. Definitely wore myself out on a little bit, specifically that song though. This album is my most played Stray Kids album to this day. Maybe tied with Maxident. It's a fantastic album. Just like, I could see this one and God's Menu like in another year going back up a little bit when I've like retired them for a minute and I want to hear them again. It's just been a little much. Christmas Evil. Is it annoying if I put this song at I Love It As Much As I Love Lino? Honestly, I don't give a shit. It's so good. It is so iconic. I could listen to the song every day and I would never be tired of it. Felix in this video, iconic. Lino's part with the cat ears, iconic. Do you hear me? Iconic. The scenes with the truck falling, iconic. It's better than it should be. This album, my family, we pull out the CD, we play it when we're putting up the Christmas tree every single year since it's come out. Like, iconic. Whenever I'm big on watching those compilations that are like every Stray Kids music video but only Lino. Not because I don't love everyone else, but every once in a while I want to fix up my man's voice. So I'll play those videos, and frequently the most played scene is the clip from Christmas Evil. So I know that you guys, even if you don't want to admit it, you agree with me. Iconic. So iconic. Maniac. Blue Song. I'm a bit attached to this one. I mean, I'm attached to all of them, clearly, but this was a fun era. This was the first era that their albums were released in stores in America and Target and stuff, day of. So I have such a fond memory of skipping my first period English class in, was it sophomore year of high school? I think sophomore year, and going with my mom. And she didn't want to go in because it was too early, and she said she wasn't feeling it. So I went in by myself and got the albums, and the cashier was a stay. And she was like, I'm so excited that somebody's actually here so early to get these albums. And we were having a whole discussion about who we wanted to pull, and that was an iconic moment in my life. So, and also this was my era of being confused about my bias because I've been a Lino girl since day one, guys. I love Lino, but Hyunjin's red hair, he had me confused. I was like, do I need to pick up another member? What's going on? So it just has to go up there. And also Maniac Tour is the first time I saw them. So you know that it's special to me because of that. So that's going right up there. I was gonna put it down with No Easy, but I don't know. It just is like, it's not quite as old yet. And also this one is a hit with everybody. Even my friends who are like more casual K-pop fans, when this song comes on, they vibe to it. It's a hit. You know it's a hit. Am I overfilling this? Am I allowed to put this many in? It's my video. It's my video. Case 143. God tier. I love it. It's such a listenable song. It's casual listening. No, it's going in Blue Song. Sorry. I do love it though. I'm not gonna like sit and dissect it though. Like when Hellevator comes on, I have a visceral emotional reaction to it. Case 143 comes on and I'm like, I love this so much. It just is like I'm vibing to it. Tried to learn the choreo one time, could not do it. Got so stressed, gave up. Iconic era. Truly iconic. I have the little, I can't believe we called it PP, guys, by the way, but I have a little PP on my purse. And please don't clip that. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life, but Case 143 is iconic. I love this scene where they had Lino like jump down the two things. So great. The creativity of this music video. Honestly, the creativity of this whole era. Superboard, fantastic. Give Me Your TMI with the bunny. Fantastic. Such a fun era overall. Like just, it's definitely a very summer song. I feel like if I were thinking about this in the middle of January and it was pouring down rain, I might tell you it was a little bit lower. But I'm in a summer mood. I'm feeling good. So it's going A tier. But honestly, I feel like it could go up and down between S tier and B tier, depending on how I'm feeling about it that day. This is a hard one. S-Class. It's going here. It's a hard era for me to think about. I feel a little bit weird talking about it because I don't want to like sit here and like dig up stuff, but it was a hard era for Han, and that makes me very sad. So it's a little bit rough, but I also did see them at KCON, and I had a really good time during this era, like making an outfit inspired by this song. It's a fantastic title track in itself. It's just this like, it can never be top tier because I'm always a little bit sad when I hear it. Which I know he also wouldn't want that, so I don't know. This one is a hard one for me to place. It's a great music video. Guys, I don't have a long answer on this one. It just is like a little bit, like I feel a little conflicted about it. So yeah, that's going right in the middle. It could go up a little bit more though. I feel like if I was able to separate it more, it would probably be Blue Sung territory. And then we have La 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 La. We have Rock. So A tier. It's similar to Case 143 where like it just is so fun that I'm obsessed with it. So fun. I love the pirate vibe. It's such like a, you finish the video and it's like a fever dream. There's just so much going on. It has a little bit of a District 9 vibe to me visually, which I'm obsessed with. As we know, love the grunginess when it comes to Stray Kids. So yeah, I mean, I feel like if I really sit here and think about it, I kind of like Thunderous and God's Menu more as songs, but the vibe I get putting them on, I like those a little bit less than La La La. So I don't know. We could switch those around any day. Maybe I'll redo this in like a year and we'll see where I'm at with it. But for now, Blue Sung. Lose my breath. We're not talking about this. I'm so sorry. We're not diving into this right now. We're not having this conversation. I was gonna delete it, but turns out I'm #bad with technology and I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. Could not figure it out. Giving up. Chick Chick Boom. You know what? No. La 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 is going down because Chick Chick Boom is going right here. Iconic. I'm so obsessed. It's fantastic. The outfits, fantastic. The way Lino says catastrophic, fantastic. So good. so good. Oh my goodness. The whole thing is just so like, I love all the influences into the song, like musically, visually, great music video, as I've said. Yeah. I don't know, I love all the different scenes. I love the scene with like the frames in the background in the hotel room. Very visually interesting. I love the contrast between the way Chan does the filling up my truck, you want that ride, and the way Seungmin does it in the second verse. It's such a good song. I feel like this one's gonna get like a resurgence of love in like the next year or two, because I feel like it's underappreciated right now because it's too recent. But I feel like looking back on it, people are gonna be like, this song was so good. So good. I don't know, people were saying when it came out that it was boring, and I was like, guys, what, are we hearing the same song right now? Because I couldn't possibly see this as being boring. Hardcore disagree on that opinion. You are wrong. It's not boring. Walking on Water. I don't know. Okay. I don't feel good about that. I really don't feel good about that. I think it goes here. I love when Stray Kids gets a little bit more hip-hoppy. And hip-hoppy, like, vibe-wise. Because, yeah, there's a lot of, like, rapping in, let's say, Thunderous, God's Menu, but the track still feels a little bit K-poppy. Whereas I feel like Walking on Water is much more hip-hop. So I'm big on that sound. It's fantastic. I will say, though, I do not like the remix version. And I know a lot of people think that it's actually better, and I understand that it sounds a little bit more chaotic, but personally for this song, I like that it just sounds a little bit more hip-hop, and I don't really need the remix elements in there. I love I'm trying to figure out how I want to explain this. I love the music video because it's like smooth, the way the camera transitions. I love the scene where we zoom in to Ian on the roof. And I do love the jet ski. It just is like, it's playful, but it's like, it feels a little bit sterilized and a little bit like contained, if that makes sense. I feel like this is just gonna sound like a bunch of words that don't add up to anything, but I love the song. I love the music video. I love how deceptively simple it feels. The choreo looks a little bit simple, but it's not. The footwork is crazy. The music video looks a little bit more simple than their usual ones, but I really don't think it is. I think it just feels really smooth in comparison. The song itself, I think, sounds a little bit emptier than some of their other tracks, but I don't think it really is. I think it just kind of has that vibe to it. Not to say vibe again. I think I've said the word vibe about 100 times in this music video. Drinking game. Whenever I say vibe, you're dead. you're dead right now this far in. Not actually suggesting you should do that at all. Don't do that. I will have a sip of my coffee though, because I'm sweating, guys. It is 150 degrees in this room. Okay, I was gonna put the Japanese title tracks in like order of release within the other ones, but I couldn't bring myself to worry about it. I'm so sorry. So we're doing them at the end. Yes, I feel like everything's looking pretty accurate right now. The only thing I could see myself possibly changing is that I feel like I could put Case 143 up and I Love It As Much As I Love Lena. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm feeling it. Okay, Circus. It depends on the day. It's similar to My Pace With Me, where I like the vibe of it, but it's so like goofy and like it just has like it's a little jittery. So I really like the song in itself. The music video is fun, but if I were like really exhausted and I woke up and Circus came on the playlist, I am skipping that shit so fast, because it's not like God's Menu comes on and it's like exhilarating. I don't find Circus exhilarating. I find it a little bit like, and like it's good, but like it's 5 a.m. let me breathe vibes with that one. All In. Oh my god, no. Okay, Maxident goes back down, but it goes at the front of this tier. All In goes right up here. I love All In. I think every other day I'm saying out loud to myself, 2020, we're gonna get him. Stray Kids in the building. We're gonna go all in. I'm obsessed. It's so good. It's so good. There's one KCON performance from 2021, 22 during COVID, where it was like there was nobody there, of this song, and it's so uncomfortable because like there's like fans on the screen in the background. If you've seen this, you know what I'm talking about. And when I hear the song, I think about that and then I giggle a little bit because it's the most uncomfortable video ever. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad and I've thought about it so many times that I've made it feel more uncomfortable, but I don't want to go look and check. So yeah, that makes me giggle when I hear the song. And also, this song is so bloody good live. I will say though, the Korean version is not as good, and whenever I've seen them play it, they've played the Korean version. And I understand they can't play the Japanese songs in Japanese outside of Japan, so I'm not saying they should, but yeah. Giant. Right up here. This song is really good. It's really, really good. Chant in the pre-chorus, the second pre-chorus. Oh my god. He sounds so... I love when he gets a little bit gravelly, and he does in this song. Also, the music video is really cool. Sci-fi. It's a little bit sci-fi. It's like they're in space with like this egg. And like it's weird, but it's weird in like everything's kind of covered in dirt and looks like it's spacey. So like it's my thing. I'm so into it. But also I do have a little bit of like a bone to pick with Lino's lines in this song, because I'm pretty sure he basically just says 2 lines in the bridge and then I'm a giant like 15 times, and I wish he would have gotten a little bit more. Not gonna whine about it though. It is iconic. We can see that it is in my A tier, so clearly it didn't ruin the song for me. But I wish he had a little bit more in that one. But yeah. Also, the photo shoot for the Giant album with like the throne. So good. So good. Okay. Social Path. depends on the day for me. I think it's a fantastic song. Lyrically, I love that it's like a story about Chan's growing up. I think it's great, but I played it too much. So now it's like I really have to want to sing along to it, to play it. It's not like I don't want it on in the background really as much. I want to like put it on when I want to sing along to it. I love that the chorus is like mostly in English. Although I do think it's funny that Lino gets so many full English lines because my man does not want it. But yeah, it's much more of like a sing along in the car, sing along while I'm like doing some homework vibe, but not like on a playlist, if that makes sense. Which is the opposite of what you would think. You would think that a song that you're not like fully obsessed with would be on in the background, but for me it's more of like just occasionally I want to like be all in on it. I want to be all in on it. But yeah, okay, the sound. I feel like the sound is similar for me, where like when it first came out, it was S tier, but I played it too much and now it's like I have to be fully like in on it when it comes on. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna skip it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Let's go through the tiers. Let's organize them in order, and then I'm gonna read them so we can have the full experience. So at the top, I Love It As Much As Lino. I would definitely say this is the order. So we have Hellevator at number 1. I love Hellevator. I don't know when this happened, because I definitely don't think that like my entire time as a stay, Hellevator's been number 1, but it's been like creeping its way up there and it's made it finally to number 1. So Hellevator, Backdoor, All In, Miro, and Christmas Evil. That's a weird collection. That's like, those don't really go together, I feel like. Okay, then Blue Song. We have Case 143, Levanter, District 9, Maniac, Chick Chick Boom, Walking on Water, and Giant. Those go together, I feel like. Maybe... Guys, I'm so sorry. Case 143 goes up here. It is an S tier song. I need to accept it. It wants to be up there so badly. Okay, and then in I Like It A Lot For Sure, we have Side Effects, God's Menu, Thunderous, S-Class, and La La La. Yeah, those work together. They're all like the kind of noisy ones that when they first not in a bad way, by the way, like the louder songs that when they first come out, I'm obsessed with them and I play them all day, every day, and then I get a little bit annoyed with them. And annoyed in like a very low-key way. Annoyed like I've just heard it too much. Not annoyed like I'm annoyed when it comes on, like stop, turn it off kind of way. Just like I need a break kind of way. And then depends on the day. We have My Pace, I Am You, Circus, Social Path. I forgot the name of the song for a second there. I was going to call it Super Bowl. And then The Sound. And then in I'm So Sorry, we have the one we're not going to discuss. So yeah, that's that. I hope when you think of Hellevator, you think of me, because that is my song, guys. I'm gonna put in a clip, I think, of one of the times I've seen them play the song live, because you can hear me sobbing over Lino's part. If I can find it, because I really don't know if I can find it, but if I can, it'll be right here. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to see what your rankings are. You probably don't want to sit there and comment them all in order, so maybe give me like your top song and then your least favorite. I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know. I'm very curious. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram or anything, you can check the links down below. Definitely subscribe. Lots of more Stray Kids or just general K-pop or anything else content that I feel like doing will be coming soon. I'm going to try to be definitely more scheduled about it now that I'm done with my 2 hellish summer classes. I love being in school, I love learning, but sometimes college makes me want to low-key kill myself. But I survived. I survived these classes and we're on to a new semester. Sorry, I'm complaining. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!